Now I would like to invite onto stage our next speaker to just give a few words. When I was first introduced to this person, she told me her name was Naz Shah MP. I always thought it meant Naz Shah, Member of Parliament. Turns out it just means Naz Shah Mirpuri. So can I invite onto stage please, Naz Shah! Keep it going, keep it going. Keep the clap going.
I forgot to say proud Mirpuri.
Oh yeah, very proud,
Yeah.
very proud. Marshall, oh, round of applause, proud Mirpuri.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And your verses.
So I carry on, the stage is yours. It's always lovely to be introduced by everyone. It's an honour to follow Fatima, and it's an honour to be here in my constituency. I'm going to talk about three things whilst I'm here. First of all, welcome to the Curry Awards. It's a real honour for me to be here today, because often on Mondays I'm in Parliament, and today we don't have a vote, so I've managed to stay here, and partly because I was too ill to travel today. Fatima, what Fatima won't tell you, and I'm not sure it's in your bio either, is recently, just a couple of, I think it was last week or the week before, Fatima went over to Sri Lanka. And in Sri Lanka, she won an award. And she won an award, I'm going to embarrass Fatima now, for out of, I think, let me just get this right, 23 countries, participants from 23 countries, and there were lots and lots of nominations and lots of awards. 50 top women of the world won awards. And our very own Fatima Patel won the International Media Award. I think that will be So huge congratulations, Fatima, for putting our name, for putting Bradford on the map all the way in Sri Lanka amongst all those women, those international women. And it's an honour for me, because I've known me and Fatima go back since we were children, lived in the same area. Bradford West, born, raised and bred, and throughout the years we've had lots of debates about putting the world to rights, putting Bradford to rights, and doing politics in Bradford. And it's been interesting. But one of the things I do want to say is some of the women in Bradford are really, really leading the way, and you are amongst them, Fatima. So, and I know your mum and dad are here, and you must be so proud, because we're so proud of you. Bradford is proud of you for shining our name bright in those headlights all the way across the globe. So thank you. Asian Student is now 12 years old. Asian Standard is now 5 years old. This Curry Awards has 4 years old, with 2-3 years in between of COVID, and the Curry Mela is now in its second year as well. And for somebody to have that vision, it takes leadership to continue setting up. I remember 10 years ago when we set up the Inspirational Women's Award, we were in this very hall celebrating women, inspirational women. And to carry that through, despite the fall in Parliament, despite the fact that you were hospitalised for 2 months at BRI and had your challenges. You know, somebody recently said to me, it's never about the fall. The story is never about the fall. The story is always about the rise. And this is you rising. This is you putting Bradford on the map. This is you celebrating Bradford. Because Bradford is really, it is our time, isn't it? Like we say in 2025, culture, capital of culture. Why did we get that? Because it is our time to shine. It's our time to tell our story. Because for years we've been seen as the middle child or the younger brother of a not so relevant city in the north. But now we're shining, and rightfully so, because each and every one of you contributes to that city of culture by bringing from the restaurant, whether it's the oldest breakfast restaurant, and I know there's some debate about which sweet centre it was, whether it's the new ones, whether it's the family, the Viagra, the Lalas, the Minor Halls, the Akbars, you know, whether it's the independent vegetarian restaurants that win awards that were started off on Horton Grange Road. Each and every one of you inspire us to do what we do, to talk about Bradford, to go away and sell Bradford and tell people what Bradford is about. And a couple of weeks ago we had the London Mayor Sadiq Khan at the Literature Festival, and he came in and we had so many people from across the world in Bradford, and they were celebrating Bradford. We had amazing people in Bradford, you know, from all across the globe. And I can honestly say to you, at St George's Hall, when I was sat next to Sadiq, he was actually shocked and impressed. And when I took him to Regal to meet lots of businesses, many of you were there, he was really, really impressed. because A, he didn't know Regals was a Bradford brand, he thought it was made in Pakistan. And then finally, when he was genuinely excited, and he was, because the last time he was here was when he opened my election office, and that was in 2015. And he's been here since, but that was on another political visit. So, you know, to see the journey that we've made as people of Bradford for the last 10 years, to certainly the 8 years that I've been in politics, each and every one of you inspire me. And I'm so proud of Bradford Hospitals, and I will finish on my final point. Bradford Hospitals, throughout COVID, and it's not often I get this chance to thank you publicly, apart from when I'm in Parliament, but amongst fellow Bradfordians, amongst fellow people from my constituency, from my great city, you know, we are so proud of everything that you do, everything that you've done throughout COVID, everything you continue to do when the nurses are having to strike, when you're having to change your services. So Mel, I know you're here, can we have a wave? Which table are you on? There you are. Thank you for your leadership, thank you to Saj and your team for all that you do for every resident of Bradford. And please do dig deep, because this is our hospital, this is our trust, these are our public services. And have a wonderful evening. I'm afraid I'm not going to stay with you for the rest of the evening. I do need to go get back into bed really. But I do wish you a wonderful evening. Continue to be the best that you are. Continue to inspire us. Continue to fly the flag for Bradford. I am so grateful for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.